Greetings, greetings, greetings to all the warriors, to all the enlightened ones, to all the royalty. This is my first vlog for blackdollars.ca. Now, blackdollars.ca, I've had this for 3 years already now, and I've only been writing exclusively online. But now I've decided to start doing more vlogging just to get the message out there. So just a little bit about myself. I live in Toronto, Canada. I'm an organizer for the All African People's Revolutionary Party here in Toronto. The reason why I got into Pan-Africanism and activist work is because honestly I was just tired of police brutality. Freddie Gray was the case that pushed me to do something for my community. So as I got into the party, the APRP, I learned about Pan-Africanism. I learned about Kwame Nkrumah, Amilcar Cabral, Patrice Lumumba. I even learned more about Malcolm X and his later days and him getting into Pan-Africanism, because me growing up, Malcolm X was my shining black prince. He was a hero to me. As I got deeper and deeper into Pan-Africanism, I seen all the books that they wrote, like Kwame Nkrumah, Class Struggle in Africa, Amilcar Cabral, so many different Pan-Africanists, Chancellor Williams. So I decided to start a blog to do my own writing and not talk. My blog's not exclusively about Pan-Africanism, because being a Pan-Africanist, my ideology is that we'll fix the world's problems if we fix the problem of Africa. But I still believe we still have to deal with the little issues, the micro issues that's all over the diaspora. But once you link it to Pan-Africanism, all those different little problems stems back from Africa not being united, Africa not being free. So I got into the party, then I got into I started blackdollars.ca. So for 3 years, I've just been doing my own thing, doing my writing, but I recognize that people have different ways of learning. So now I want to just produce more content. I'm going to be doing more vlogging. I'm still going to be writing because I enjoy writing. So I still want to keep my pen sharp, but at the same time too, I'm going to be doing vlogging. I'm going to be doing stuff like book reviews, comic book reviews, movie reviews, stuff that just relates to the African black diaspora as a whole. So 3 years ago today, I wrote a blog post. It was my second blog post, called the importance of self-education, and that was gonna be my first vlog. But in my opinion, a bigger issue has come up, seeing how we're at the end of the year. Currently, we're technically in the Kwanzaa observation festival. But it seems like every year, questions about the leader, Maulana Karengas, keeps popping back up each year. Honestly, I've heard it probably already two years in a row before this year, but I didn't hear too much. I just heard he was like, it could have been that he was an FBI agent, so that's the most I heard. I just heard, he could have been an FBI agent, and to me, at the time, it didn't seem like it was enough to look into, right? It just seemed like a crazy conspiracy theory. There's already so many conspiracy theories. Why get into a new one, especially about Kwanzaa? But now this year, it seems like the push for awareness about what he's done, because he's done a lot more than just being accused of being an FBI agent. He's tortured 2 black women. He's had deadly feuds with the Black Panther Party. There's a lot of stuff behind him. So what I did was, I did a blog post, but all the information you need to know is in my blog post. The link's going to be in the description if you want to find out more. But after absorbing all that information, it's a lot of information. There's articles, blog posts. There's even a PhD journal talking about Karenga and his discourse with the Black Panther Party, because two members of the Black Panther Party died on a college campus, UCLA campus, because of this feud. So at the very least, we have to take a look at where Kwanzaa came from, how it came about, and his criminal involvement in the past. There's a lot of information, but this is what I think, because there's a debate: should we celebrate Kwanzaa? Where are the origins? How involved is he in the origins? So how I see it, he took three different aspects to create Kwanzaa. First, he took the aspects of Ngozo Saba, and those is called the 7 principles. So Ngozo Saba is the 7 principles. I'm just gonna run through it really quickly. So Moja, Kuji, Chagulia, Ujima, Ujama, Nia, Kumba, and Amani. So unity, self-determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. Those are the 7 principles. So now, the word Kwanzaa derives, shout out to brother Hassan on Instagram for pointing the light at this information here. The name Kwanzaa derives from the Swahili phrase Matunda ya Kwanzaa, meaning first fruits of the harvest. Mkozi Wokwashwama, I know I butchered that one for sure, but shout out to the Zulu people anyways. Umkosi Wokwashwama means first fruits of the festival. This is the annual harvest festival of the Zulu people, observed around this December solstice. So that's very important. It's observed around the December solstice. It takes place at the Royal Palace in Nangoma, KwaZulu-Natal, and is presided over by the Zulu king, who conducts a tasting ceremony as sacred king, closed by the dashing of a calabash to signify that the people may now enjoy the fruits of the harvest. This role was historically expanded by Shaka to have more military significance with a muster and a parade. So this is where the actual festival comes from, but it's not a 7-day festival. He modeled the holiday Kwanzaa after Hanukkah. It's a Jewish holiday. I'm not sure exactly when it's celebrated, but that Hanukkah is 8 days, and they have candles as well. So what Karenga did basically was he dipped Hanukkah candles in RBG colors and then slapped Kwanzaa on it, and he made it from December 26th to January 1st. And he did this just in a way to compete with the other holidays, with Christmas, with Hanukkah. So he kind of gave what he wanted to do. He wanted to give black people a holiday at the end of the year with the other celebrations, right? So I see what he did, but at the same time, what we have to do, in my opinion, is restore. We have to restore this, but not as a holiday. We have to restore it in a way where it's more of a way of life instead of just observing it each year. Because what's the point of observing these 7 principles each year if we're not going to live out these principles all year round? And effectively what we're doing is we're just creating another Black History Month or a Black History Week with these 7 principles. If we're not going to live Black history throughout the year, then we're just faking the funk for February. So if we're not going to live out these principles throughout the year and just turn it into a way of life instead of just celebrating it as a holiday, then it's just going to be it's just a symbolic gesture, which is not going to have any action behind it. So what we need to do is we need to live out these 7 principles and not turn it so much into a holiday. I know people are still going to be celebrating Kwanzaa and say stuff like, what's the point? Well, the point was Karenga was very destructive, right?